issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Alright, what's good? What's good, YouTube? How's everybody doing? Still chilling. So, as you can see, I'm still on the road. You just finished that, fair that I was at. We're getting ready to do another event this weekend. Starts Thursday and goes through Sunday. So I'm still got one more week on the road, and before I go home, we'll be going home next Monday. So just thought I'd check in with you and let you know. But you hear that noise in the background? That's motherfucking rain. And it won't stop fucking raining. It keeps fucking raining. It keeps doing it over and over and over again, and I'm so sick of the rain. Alright, catch you on the next one.
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube!
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again! You will be banned!
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
There, now you can actually hear me. Folks, thank you for joining me. It's Thursday night, Weirdo Wonderland. You know what's up. We don't have to go into big details here, folks. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I thought it'd be a good night to catch up with some Rev and Shanny. It's still pretty quiet over in Vaughnville with any updates. Suspiciously quiet. So we'll get you caught up with that. As soon as we know more, you'll know more. And listen, folks, I see out in the crowd there, out in the audience, Todd Malacote is just a few days closer to realizing one of his big dreams. Owning a piece of, one step closer to owning a piece of Von Kana, if I could use that phraseology. But anyways, folks, thanks for being here. We got a tight little show. I don't know how late we're going to go tonight. So we'll see how deep we get, how deep into it we get. But we got a little something to kick it off, that's for sure. First things first. I don't have much to say tonight, really. Don't have much to say, other than we're just going to get right into it. We're going to get this hiney popped open. First things first. Oh, that's what we do. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Take a little sippy sip. Oh, yeah. Get that in there. That's how we do it, folks. It's pouring nice tonight. It's pouring nice. Oh, yeah. Just like that, folks. Salud. That's ice cold, folks. Ice cold. All right. Without any further ado, let's get right into it as people are driving by. All right. Like the title says, Vaughn sings, I know you love it. You've been craving it. Here you go, you thirsty bastards. Enjoy it. I think this tune is fitting. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, folks.
Let the good times roll. Let them knock you around. Let the good times roll. Let them make you a clown. Let them leave you up in the air. Let them brush your rock and roll hair. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Oh, let the good times roll. Let the stories be told. Let them say what they want. Let the photos be old. Let them show what they want. Let them leave you up in the air. Let them brush your rock and roll hair. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Won't you let the good times got thunder appeal, let them be on your side. Let them leave you up in the air, let them brush your rock and roll hair. Let the good times roll, won't you let the good times roll? Oh, let the good times roll. Won't you let the good times roll? Well, let the good times roll. Let them roll. Good times roll. Let the good times roll. Oh, let the good times roll. Won't you let the good times roll? Let them roll. Good times roll. Well, let the good times roll. Well, let the good times roll. Well, let the good times roll. Let them roll.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I would be right now begging you guys to pray, because I'm under attack. I'm always under attack, but they turned it on and off. I had a guy call last week wanting one of my chainsaws. He's offered $60. Just, that's a stupid offer, because a steel chainsaw ain't worth. There ain't a broken down steel that ain't worth at least $60. So he texted back today wanting to buy, and he offered me, and I got it for sale. I dropped it last week from $250 to $200 because I need money. I'm broke. See, we can't even say that. God says, "Oh, you can't even speak the truth," is what God says. Don't even tell the truth, because if you tell the truth, then you don't have faith. So, tell the guy, "Yeah, I'll take $180." I come out here to get it out of the building, crank it up, and I put a new carburetor on it. I tuned it up, cleaned the coil, cleaned everything on it 6 months ago. It's got non-ethanol gas, so the gas can't go bad. Worked perfectly. I used it out here cutting telephone poles. Worked perfectly. I got out there to pick it up today. No spark. No spark. Worked perfectly 6 months ago. So I said, well, maybe I can sell him the Husqvarna. It's an equivalent saw, and I'll just give him $20 extra off. Sell it for $160. $300 off. Sell it for $160. I get the Husqvarna out, brand new carburetor. I put it on it, and I put a new coil on it. Guess what? Doesn't have fire either than that. Neither one of them have fire. Neither one of them have fire. We came in the house yesterday. Mason comes in his room. He says, the back door was unlocked when we got home, which is strange. We always lock the back door. Mason goes in the room and says, "Dad, did you move my toolbox?" No, why? He said, "My toolbox has been up over there underneath the window for the past 6 months." He said it now. So, people been in the house again. Never ends. Vandalism never ends. The terror, the torture never ends. And the destruction around me never ends. Anybody catch Elon Musk? I don't tweet. I'm not a tweeter. Elon Musk posted on X today that if the Democrats win this election, it's over. There's no more voting. There's no more America. See, look at this. Every tree. Illegals bought that house, every house. See this? Every house. See, he cut all the trees down and realized, oh, golly gee, look, people walk right through my yard, so I'll go buy me a big old jail fence and put up. Yeah. Illegal aliens. They own America. FEMA has not responded at all to North Carolina or to Tennessee. Joe Biden administration has shut FEMA down so they can't even help. We are at war. And I'm telling you, it ain't going to take me much longer before I crack. I'm tired. I am tired. I stay at home because I ain't got the money to be traveling. I ain't got the money to go out. They steal my freaking life. They take everything I got. They do everything I can to destroy me. And stupid me, I'm still here fighting for some unknown reason. Still fighting, and I'm fighting for what? To be able to go to hell? For the opportunity to go to hell because of hate in my heart? Because the Bible says if hate's in your heart, you don't get to go to heaven. And I pray, Lord, please, Lord, set me free. Set me free from this hate. I freaking hate these illegals. No one understands this is an invasion. You know, this is stupid. If it was a Chinese Communist Party in their freaking uniforms coming over, half America would welcome them with open arms. Half of America would say, oh, great, look. And that's the whole point. They make you hate your government so much that you're willing to take another. When they steal it, oh yeah, by the way, the planes have been doubling up today. When I first got out here, it was 2 planes side by side from Salt Air Leasing. There he is. Salt Air Leasing. And look at the destruction in my backyard. When the Democrats steal this one, it's over. There's no saving America any longer. This is Barack Obama's 3rd term. He did the same thing years ago. He just didn't announce it. America's done. It's destroyed. It will never. It's over. And all you cowardly freaking veterans, I better never see a goddamn veteran out in public. God forbid a veteran comes up to me, so I'm a veteran. Don't pull that garbage with me. Bunch of freaking welfare leech cowards. And I got friends that are veterans that won't talk to me anymore. I don't care. Why aren't you protecting and defending the United States of America? Why are you sitting at home doing that? Why are these cowardly Navy SEALs like Jocko? And if you ever heard the reports about Jocko, look up who Jocko is. Many people in Jocko's team says that he murdered many innocent civilians. Said he took pleasure in murdering innocent civilians. This is Jocko, the guy with the podcast. What's all this water in the floorboard, dude? You step on a bottle and bust it open? You don't want to make this garbage today. What'd you do? Step on a half-empty bottle and dumped it all over my floorboard? You guess? You got mud crammed into the floorboard when there's a floor mat there. Pardon? Everywhere I walk today, I pick up freaking popsicle wrappers. Mason will eat a popsicle, walk around the yard and throw it on the ground. I mean, look at the destruction. And my rake was stolen, so I don't even have a rake to rake the stuff up. And I don't even have the money to buy a rake. Don't even have the money to buy a rake. I go from $500,000 a freaking year. $250,000, sorry. $250,000 a year to nothing. And with this stupid phone, you know, I didn't know this. Mason said, "Oh, Dad, they have pocket mode. You can put your phone on pocket mode, and then when it's in your pocket, it won't act stupid." Not mine. Mine will pick up and start calling people and acting just craziness. So everybody pray. I am under attack. I mean, it's bad enough all the stuff they've done to my Rangers for the past 3 weeks. Fuel pump, batteries dead. They come out. Oh, I had to replace the battery because I come out here 4 or 5 different times, and somebody turned on the lights on my truck. I never leave the lights on in my truck. Just like I never lose my keys. They just disappear. Where's my bow at? On the hood. It's bad. This is bad, guys. I told the team if I don't get out of here soon. If you're in America, you need to leave. You better get out of here. I can't go. My kids are too stupid. My kids are too stupid to listen to me. My daughters are too stupid to listen to their dad who says, "Pack your crap and leave." They're just mind controlled by this system. Nope, Dad don't know nothing. And then about 2 or 3, it used to be 2 or 3 months. Now it's 2 or 3 weeks old. Dad, you were right. Just like when my daughter's aunt stole their mama's house that they were supposed to inherit. She steals it, and I said, she's going to steal the house. Oh, ain't Sissy won't do that. Ain't Sissy won't do that. Well, what do you think she did? Not only did she steal the house, when she bonded my ex-wife out of jail, she stole the house and then revoked her bond so she'd be picked up on the road, where cops had a dang alert out on her tag. Sisters for you. And these are the same people who will, just like my ex-wife, but she's my sister, I'm supposed to love her. I said, well, if that don't go both ways, who's the idiot? If she don't love you and she stole your mother's house from you, knowing you're going to be homeless? Just pray. I got nothing. I mean, when I get home today, I'm posting all my Harley stuff online. Just gotta go. And the Bronco's gonna be soon. Had that truck almost 25 years. Well, 25 years I have my truck. If I gotta sell it, I gotta sell it. Because I gotta get out. I gotta escape. It's too much. I have to get out of Longview. This place is just whack. There are now, I'd say, more illegal aliens in Longview, North Carolina than there are American citizens. This road, illegal aliens outnumber Americans. And they get everything for free. They get it all. Put my bow back in my truck. Not that I've got a hunting license. Because I don't even have money to buy a hunting license. Because they've sucked every dime out of my pocket. Every time I fix something, they come back and tear something else. They hit this, they hit that, they hit everything. And it ain't that they do it all one time. Or they can, and they've done that before. They'll hit everything, and you just don't know. It's like when you get robbed. You never know all the things that were stolen from you when you've been robbed. You never know every single thing they've stolen until you start looking for it. You're like, oh my God, where's this at? It's like things in my house that disappear literally all the time. Things just disappear. And then they reappear sitting in the middle of my table in my living room. Sitting in the middle of my end table in the living room. Just sitting there. Like when I found my keys next door underneath that house. Found my keys underneath that house. How do we find it? We followed a trail of toys that was stolen through the registers in the house, out from underneath the house, that were Mason's toys. They had a robot, a remote control machine that went underneath the house, came up to the register, grabbed hold of Mason's toys, and made a trail across the yard where my keys were.
Oh, in your Bible?
My Bible disappeared. It left my mother's house. I moved from my mom's to my pop's to my other friends, and I moved here. Then my Bible pops up over here. You skip 3 houses, it pops up here. Now, 160 miles on this tank. Got a half a tank left. Yeah, gas again. Thank you for not slamming it. Please shut it.
We'll be right back after these messages.
So no word from John yet?
No word from John. That's, I told you there wouldn't be. I mean, I told you the man's going to jail. The trolls found a way to get him in trouble with the law, and that's exactly what they were hoping for, and that's exactly what they've done. They got him in trouble with the law over that damn gun. They know that the gun is not registered in the state of New Jersey, and that's how they got him thrown in jail. And since owning a gun that's not registered in that state, it's an automatic felony, which means he's going to prison for the rest of his natural life.
Well, I don't know if it's for the rest of his life. Look up how much time he'll get if unregistered gun.
Dude. Nobody's got 50 G's to get him out. Not his mom, not anybody. Okay, so yeah, he's in there for life. There's people on death row that have been in there for life. So, I mean, yeah, he's there forever because nobody can bail him out. Now, he will be released to go to court, And then he'll stand in front of a judge, and the judge will say, okay, you're illegally possessed a firearm in the state of New Jersey. Bam, down goes the gavel, and he goes right back to jail again. And that's it. That's all he gets. That's all he gets, literally. And he'll go right back to jail, and he'll stay in jail. That's exactly what's going to fucking happen. The trolls were waiting for him to break the law, and then as soon as he broke the law, they pounced on it. And it was all done intentional. It was done deliberate so that John would go to prison. And now he's got a felony record, which means he ain't going to be able to work for Uber. He ain't going to be able to work for Lyft. He's not going to be allowed to vote this November because, felons cannot vote. So he can't vote this November. And he's lost his apartment because they're going to keep him in jail for, years and years and years and years and years. And because nobody can get him out. Nobody's got 50 grand to get him out. So he's going to sit there and rot. Maybe commit suicide. If he commits suicide, I already told the trolls, if he commits suicide, I'm going to beseech the gods to unchain my happy ass. And I mean that. I absolutely fucking mean that. If he commits suicide because you fucking trolls did this to him, you wish to God you never knew I existed. I guarantee you.
Well, he needs to tell that judge it was the trolls that called.
They don't care. Okay, a judge is not going to give a fuck who called. And besides, calls are anonymous any goddamn way. So it doesn't fucking matter. Who called is immaterial. And why they called is even immaterial. I mean, he could get in court and say, Judge, this was a setup to try and get me in trouble with the law. And the judge is going to say, I don't care. You're still illegally possessing a firearm in the state of New Jersey. Bam. Judges are going to give a damn about your opinion. He don't care. The judge is there to follow the law. And the police are there to enforce the law. That's why I said these trolls knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. If they were concerned about John's welfare, they would have called a counselor, not called the goddamn police. You don't call the police for somebody who's having suicidal thoughts. They called him about his illegal firearm because they knew his gun was registered in the state of New York. And then as soon as he said he was living in Jersey, bam, they got him because his gun wasn't registered for the state of New Jersey. And that's exactly what this is all about. And then on top of that, they told the cops, yeah, man, he ran over a kid while drunk with his car. And that got 5 fucking cruisers sent out there when they said that shit. But, they got him on the gun. They don't even need the fact that he killed a kid, which he didn't. But even if he did, they don't need it. They got him on the gun charge. That's an automatic felony. He's going to rot in jail for the rest of his life. He'll never get out because nobody can pay his bail. And that's where he'll sit. He'll get out long enough.
Wilson has just donated $2. I pulled some omnipresent troll strings, and Judge Harris is moving to New Jersey to make sure J-Dubs spends the rest of his life in prison. And on a side note, Von still ain't getting the kids back.
Excellent work, Wilson. Excellent work. Thank you. Thank you for updating us on that. Folks.
Enough to stand in front of a judge. The judge is going to say illegal possession of a firearm. Bam, going to pound the gavel down. And then John's going to go right back to jail again. That's exactly what it's going to be. That's the only thing it's going to be. Because, and like I said, owning a firearm illegally is an automatic felony. Unless you're a gangbanger, unless you're BLM or Antifa. But John is not any of those fuckers. He will not get off. Okay? He's going to go rot in a jail cell for the rest of his natural life. That's just the way it goes. And the trolls know this. The trolls know this. The trolls fucking know this. They were waiting for him to break the law. That's exactly what they were waiting on. And as soon as he said he was in New Jersey and not in New York, they knew they had him. And so that's why they mentioned the fucking gun. That was the only reason they mentioned the gun, because they knew it hadn't been licensed for the state of New Jersey. Now watch, I'll be proven right again, okay? Because I can't lie. I have to tell the truth. The truth is, it's an automatic felony for illegal firearm.
Well, I think John should just, when they fill out the paperwork, whether you're a male or female, you should just click, check the trans section, just get them out quicker. Because, they all support that shit over there.
Well,
he could declare himself trans for a little bit.
That wouldn't even help. That wouldn't help him, though. I mean, he's still illegally in possession of a firearm, which is an automatic felony. Listen to me. Let's say that I'm going to say it again. He was jailed that night for illegal possession of a firearm. They put his ass in jail. He'll be let out long enough to stand in front of a judge. The judge will say, you've been found with the illegal possession of a firearm. Bam, he pounds the gavel down, and John is carted back to jail again. That's exactly what's going to happen, and that's only what's going to happen. His mother cannot bail him out. A lawyer cannot bail him out. Nobody can bail him out.
Sorry Wilson has just donated $2. Also keep in mind, the story that Vaughn is currently telling is 2 days before J-Dubs would even see a judge.
There we go, folks. There we go.
Nobody's got 50 G's, okay? Nobody's got that kind of fucking money. So no, he's not going anywhere except back to jail. That's the only place he's going. He's not going to be let out on his own recognizance or any of that stupid shit. Okay? Because I know the law. If you're illegally in possession of a firearm, it is an automatic felony, and you go straight to motherfucking jail. That's where you go. And that's why the fucking trolls brought up the goddamn gun. They found that he had the gun in New Jersey, and it wasn't licensed for New Jersey. It was licensed for New York. And that's when they got him, because they found he broke the law. Just like they're wanting me to break the law so that they can bring the cops down on me like a fucking sledgehammer. But that's never going to happen because I'm not stupid enough to break the fucking law.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Folks, the Big Iced Tea Taste Test is history, and the clear winner is...
Kratom tea. Kratom tea.
Gotta be this red blend makes it taste so good.
See how satisfying iced tea can taste.
I'm gonna drink it down, funky town. Freedom.
Check this out, YouTube. 2 egg rolls, each kind. Oh, look at that. Egg rolls on point. Okay, these are delicious egg rolls. Chicken and pork egg rolls. We got some Sargento pepper jack, habanero jalapeno cheese. We'll take our sheets. Now them pork rolls gonna cook. Let's do 3 6s and let it do its thing. Yeah, they're gonna be fully cooked. It's still going? Alright, cool. That's hot. And you know what? This is a pretty tasty egg roll. These egg rolls are definitely on point, YouTube. Gonna eat this one next. And look at those 2 egg rolls. Making my fingers burn. Okay,
I know I'm an asshole when I drink, but this is some goddamn good food right here. Look at this egg roll. All the cheese. My fingers are burning from touching it. It's not too bad. It's a little hot with the microwaving it, but YouTube, it's your boy King Cobra back at it with another video. We got some KFC, man. We're going to open up this gravy. Oh, this gravy is hot. That gravy is fucking tasty. I'm putting like 4 legs in on this action. I asked for 4 legs and I did not get it. As long as it's extra crispy, I don't care. I've messed up the food review twice. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to redo it eventually. I'm going to redo it. And they're like, no, we're not going to include the things. I ain't mad about it because I got some fried chicken, but like extra crispy drumsticks. As long as I get my extra crispy. If I DoorDash extra crispy chicken, inside a large gravy, that's what I expect to get. The last couple of times I've gotten the legs when I ordered it, but this time around it ain't happening. They might have been out. They might have been out, YouTube. And you know, it happens. I'm not here to cause any trouble. All I'm trying to do is create more fast food reviews, you dig? I asked for extra crispy drumsticks, and they gave me whatever the fuck this is, and like 2 extra orders. Like they gave me some more chicken. They gave me extra chicken because I guess they were out. So they weren't really fucking me. They're like, hey, you know what? We know what Cobra's digging. And we're out of that situation. Oh. They're like, we're out of that situation. You have no idea what it's like to eat extra crispy KFC chicken and dunk it in their brown gravy. It is so fucking goddamn delicious. I like extra crispy drumsticks because it's flavorful. I like extra crispy drumsticks in general because chicken legs are easy to eat. I get some KFC from the Colonel. I get some extra crispy drum legs. I get some extra crispy drum legs. And I get some like gravy. They might have been out of legs. I'm not complaining. Because they're like, hey, we're going to send them a couple extra pieces. Like, we're out of the chicken that you're craving. KFC did, they sent me a couple extra pieces of their chicken. Extra crispy chicken dunked in the KFC brown gravy is simply the best. That was kind of the whole point of the KFC order, was to order some like extra crispy chicken legs. Extra crispy chicken is delicious. Looks like KFC sent me some more goodies. Sent me an extra gravy. And extra chicken for my troubles. And I appreciate it. Now, when you go and get... Yeah, this is what I was looking for. 4 crispy legs. So I want to review the order in reverse. Extra crispy drumstick action. And they sent me some extra gravy and extra pieces as a thank you, I guess. Oh, that's good. They're like, yeah, man, we use a couple extra crispy pieces.
Extra crispy, folks. Are you not entertained?
I'm like, alright. Dunk it. Roll it. Oh, look at that. That's the money shot right there. That is delightful. So KFC gave me a couple extra pieces of chicken and another large gravy. Excuse me. Go ahead and just dunk our extra crispy goodness into the thing. Hold it over our hand if we make a mess. Extra crispy KFC chicken with the gravy. It's so fucking good. Here's a couple extra fried pieces. Keep doing your thing. And I'm like, alright. Here's the fourth. YouTube. Now, when I ordered this DoorDash, excuse me, I said 4 Extra crispy chicken legs from KFC. And it's not a large gravy. And a large gravy is more than enough gravy size. Oh, god damn it. Look at all that chicken skin soaked in that gravy. That looks so good. I'm telling you right now. That is some good chicken. This chicken is so good. Oh, you don't even know. Started eating like 4 legs. I'm feeling pretty full actually. But after all the fucking gravy dipping action, I don't want to waste any of this gravy container. Still wasn't enough to clean this gravy up. Hold up one second. Oh, that's the stuff. That brown gravy is super delicious. Mm-hmm. That tastes marvelous. I feel delicious inside. Extra fried. You know what I'm saying? KFC was like, do you want it extra crispy? And I'm like, yes. Fuck yes, I want it extra crispy. I got a Oil City Beer Company Mango Ale that's brewed in good old Casper, Wyoming. And I want to crack it open. Cheers to you.
We'll be right back after these messages.
You need to back off! Enough is enough!
What's good? You got haters on your ass? You need protection.
Shadow Blade Investigations Protection Agency.
Knock out those trolls with powerful MMA training.
I have been hired as a debt collector.
Get back what's yours from those dirty motherfuckers.
I bet you're probably thinking, well, if you're a debt collector, who are you working for?
Shadow Blade Investigations Protection Agency.
On many grounds, I could have you arrested.
And honestly, dude, you need to get a fucking life and quit the bullshit.
Don't get mad. Get even. Shadow Blade Investigations Protection Agency. The past is the past.
Creamy cobras.
Alright, so I'm going to say this one time and one time only. To Music Biz Marty, you need to fuck off. I want nothing to do with you. I've never been in love with you. I hate you. I don't want to be around you, motherfucker. You are a nuisance, a cockroach in my life that I don't want around. I do not love you. I am not in love with you. I do not want you in my life, Marty. I want you out of my life. You are the one that is obsessed with me, motherfucker. You're mad because I turned you down. And ever since then, you've been trying to get your shitty fucking revenge. Well, fuck you, fatso. I don't like you. I don't want you. I want nothing to do with you. So, Marty, this is your last warning. Because if you do not stop before tomorrow, legal action is going to be taken. You are to leave me and all my friends and family alone. Otherwise, not only am I going to be taking legal action, my friends are going to be taking legal action against you as well. So, Marty, leave us alone. I want nothing to do with you, and neither do my friends. We do not like you. We hate you. You are an evil, narcissistic piece of shit. Now, do the world a favor and go fuck yourself, you fat piece of fucking shit. I hate you, Music Biz Marty. I do not like you. Leave me and my friends and family alone. Because otherwise, after tomorrow, legal action can and is going to be taken in the proper manner. Now, for the final time, leave us alone, Marty.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Last time on Shanny Ball Z.
I have something to say. Because a lot of the trolls have been lying about me and making this claim that when Jason was gone, I had no pain.
I heard pain in your voice on the phone.
Yeah, that's absolutely not true. I was very much in pain. But I was doing the best I could. I said multiple times on my stream, I'm hurting. So I don't know where it comes from. Other than them flat out lying about me. But I am certified disabled. And I have a caretaker that's coming into the house from a nursing agency because I'm that bad in physical health.
Any investigation that may have been going on is closed because you've proven you're disabled.
Yes.
Medical profession, I'll say it again. And why would I fucking lie? I have no reason to lie. She was certified disabled by our healthcare provider. Our insurance provider came in here for 3 hours, observed her, and concluded that she is disabled. Do you get it? Can your little fucking brain get that?
She's a sarcastic bitch. I love her.
She's poking me the whole time. And
I think she was purposely doing it to see your temperament.
I'm bipolar and I just got out of rehab.
And she knew that, so she tested you.
That's another
Who's your
story.
Insurance provider? None of your fucking business.
Are you fucking kidding me? How are you entitled to that information? You're not. If she chooses to tell you that, she can.
I never cease to amaze you by fucking telling the truth.
You're disgusting fucking assholes. Every one of you that's treating her this way. And you're going to fucking hell. Guaranteed.
Yep.
Jesus Christ might have mercy on you. I will not. Fuck you. Holy shit. I gotta take one break. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get you.
What fucking scum.
But this is the last time I'm talking about this.
Amen.
Because I don't need to repeat myself over and over and over again over being disabled.
God.
I've been saying it for years now, and you wouldn't believe me.
They don't deserve a savior.
You can doubt me all you want. What's happened in my life is real. So yeah, you're picking on someone who's disabled. Which means if I take one of you to court, you're going to get your ass grounded to the floor.
7? Yeah, I'm going to take my meds.
Yeah, you should take your meds. I am going to tell my haters, you're lying about me. You don't know what's going on with my life. You never did, and you're going to continue to lie because you like to do that. You like to be liars. You like to fucking speculate and think that everyone is doing something malicious in some way. Prove me wrong.
No, this is the
Show proof that I'm lying.
This is the type of shit that actually makes Christ himself angry.
You know, you want to call me a liar? Show proof that I'm lying. Show proof that I don't have a nursing agency helping me out.
They could do background checks. They could find out.
No, because medical shit.
HIPAA, yeah.
Yes.
But I think some people
You're
can get
protected.
around that. There's some people that can get around that.
But whatever. I'm gonna start doing like a Meals on Wheels mukbang for you guys, so you can see what people have to eat when they have this service.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, if you're not certified disabled, where are you getting those meals?
I wasn't perfectly fine when Rev was in the hospital, Serenity. I was in a lot of pain and struggling the whole time. Stop fucking lying. I was struggling. In fact, the woman that came here to evaluate me, she said, you not going to the hospital, you could have gotten self-neglect on yourself. But that's over. We're moving on from that.
Wow, I didn't hear that. Wow.
She did say that to me.
Self-neglect.
Self-neglect.
That, I never heard it. Wow.
Because I'm that bad.
Yeah. I get it.
14.
I didn't know that was a thing.
And this doesn't only come from my doctor. This comes from the psych evaluation when I was in the psych ward.
Absolutely.
For trying to unalive myself. They saw how I was. They knew I needed a walker. They knew I had trouble doing everything. They knew. They saw it. Guess who has the papers? My doctor, the social workers, the insurance company, all of them have it. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Anyone who calls me lazy and says I'm a liar, please block them. That would help me out a lot, because I don't want to talk to these people. Because they don't listen. They want to believe what they want to believe. They want to believe extreme things that aren't true. And they can't, they honestly, they can't be talked to. You can't communicate with them. Because they have it stuck in their head. They're so fucking brainwashed by these fucking reaction channels.
That's it.
Notice how they keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. The same type of things. Because they got that answer from a reaction channel, and all they're doing is parroting what these stupid ass evil fucking people that need to be sued are doing.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the outburst of anger, but this is really next level.
Like, you are fucking with a disabled person. Do you get that? And a mentally ill man and woman. Do you get that? Do you care?
I like it.
Do you fucking care what you do to people? How you treat people? How you malign their character? Do you care? But I know you're lying. Because I live my own life. You don't live my life. You don't see me 24 hours a day.
Praise Jesus.
You don't know what...
With no move. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
Azrael 666 Azazel donated $9.99 through Super Chat. If she actually has disability from the state, then she can only have an income of $522 a month. She is lying, but I doubt they are reporting their YouTube income.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I doubt their donations and stuff are going in towards anything that's being tracked. But yeah. Thank you very much, though. I do appreciate that. Let's keep moving forward.
What I go through.
That's why it pisses me off so bad. Because I do see it every day. And you're invalidating me, who's... I'm a caregiver at the same time as husband. Okay? So you're fucking gaslighting me when you gaslight her.
Do you think I'm faking him 24 hours a day? Don't you think he would have noticed a little bit of something?
Mm-hmm. You guys haven't seen the way she walks now. Okay? It's a possibility she has fucking MS. Okay?
Can't handle the truth? No, you can't handle the truth, cunt.
Can't handle the truth? Are you fucking delusional?
You can't handle the truth. I'm telling you the truth and you're not listening. You can't handle the truth. You're the one who's lying on my behalf.
I have zero motivation to lie, guys.
Neither do I.
You get that?
Why would someone lie about being disabled? Can you answer that?
So toxic.
Why would someone lie about being disabled? You're gone, Sarah.
Disgusting. Keep fucking laughing. Keep fucking laughing at disabled people. Go ahead. You'll be laughing in hell.
To get sympathy? Why do I need sympathy from a bunch of fucking assholes on the internet?
Yeah.
You don't display sympathy. I question if you can actually feel sympathy for someone.
Not the people that treat you this way.
You act like a bunch of fucking sociopaths. Frankly.
You don't know the meaning of the word compassion. No meaning.
For money and sympathy? What money?
What money are you talking about, idiot?
Dumb bitch.
Fucking stupid.
You're dumb as shit.
Unbelievable dog shit. Sick, asshole, disgusting fucks.
Yeah. Sorry.
Who did you hear she had cancer from? That guy? The black dude? And that she engaged in a cancer scam? Did you hear it from that moron? Liar? Holy fuck, this is so toxic, man.
It really is.
This is toxic.
Money? What money?
What money, idiot? Keep laughing!
Do you know you don't get paid a lot for SSI?
You don't get shit.
You don't get shit. Why would I lie about that, dumb shits?
Exactly. Exactly. No reason for you to lie.
No.
None.
There isn't, other than the dumbass shit you guys make up in your fucking heads.
That's right.
I know what I'm going through. You don't.
Fuck.
And when you get... And on Judgment Day, all of you are gonna get in trouble for this. Okay? Daddy? Dad? Father? God? Abba? He's gonna call you out on this shit. And you're gonna be shown how much of a fucking loser liar you are. And then what are you gonna do?
Lake of fire for them.
We all know the truth? No, you don't. It's so funny, someone who's called fictional is saying they know the truth. Dude, in your name you're saying you're a liar, so shut the fuck up. Piece of Maranatha, dumb shits.
Oh my.
That's a boy, and he doesn't like you hating son of a bitches.
Next time on Shanny Ball Z.
I'm an idiot.
We'll be right back after these messages.
All right, I thought we'd take a little break here. Let's go over, because I haven't been keeping up much with Rev and Shanny with everything else that's been going on. So let's see here. Where'd it go? Bring it up. Let's go over to their channel. I know Rev put out something tonight. Let me just refresh here. I want to see what's going on out in YouTube land. I've been so preoccupied with the whole Von Helton stuff. I haven't been keeping up with the other cows much. I'm just looking here. Oh, Paul Begley. Do you guys remember Paul Begley? The Doomsday guy? He's live right now. Let's snipe a little bit of it.
To have a little activity, and with these solar flares,
I'm going to get in some Rev and Shanny. Give me a sec.
The chance of that happening, right? So,
you guys remember this guy from Blog TV?
Okay. That we're really going to have to face. This storm, I hope it woke some people up. I hope it humbled some people, but most of all, I hope it shows that the USA is not ready to handle a disaster on a multi-state scale.
No, we're not.
We're just not ready. This storm just knocked out the power and dumped water everywhere, and we lost it. We've lost people. We're not prepared for it, right? We have bigger things coming.
Mike,
the sun is not going to be a joke this month.
Okay, so I'm writing that down. The joke, the sun's not going to be a joke.
No,
All
it
right,
isn't.
now, Mike, also, we picked up a second moon, and you said, I remember you saying, hey, that's just a sign of what else is coming.
Yeah, it's an indicator.
Can you talk about that a little bit? I mean, because people are worried about that.
Think about something. The first of all, who knew about this as far as civilians are? Who knew about this? 4, 5, 6 months before it happened.
You. I didn't.
Yeah, but
know.
nobody else. My point was they don't give the civilians didn't know.
No, no, they did
Now
not.
you have to know. You have to know a little bit to say something is going to orbit around the Earth. You have to know some.
Yeah,
you have to know some. You have to have some data to do that. You just can't look at something and say, "Oh, that one's going to orbit. We're going to, our
You
gravity's
got to
going to
have
capture
some
that." one's gonna
serious
orbit."
data to know that, right?
Right. So that means they knew trajectory, they knew positioning, they knew all this for quite some time until they, finally let it out. Hey, we're going to have this. So that means if they knew this was going to orbit, here's my question to everybody else. What in that same vicinity have they been watching that would alert them to this little thing? That's why I said it was an indicator. It's not traveling by itself. It's traveling.
Deep, folks. It's deep stuff over on Paul Begley's. All right, let's get back to the schedule. So I'll play this video that Lusty just shared there in the chat. And this is when Shanny was faking cancer, and then we'll check out some new stuff.
I am a woman who is suffering from breast cancer, MS, fibromyalgia.
How you know someone has such a mentally deliberate... God, this MS is not helping me.
I'm proud of myself. I gave myself a bath. I put a load of laundry in. And I have food coming. I'm taking care of myself, and I'm being independent.
Well, Shanny faked cancer and multiple sclerosis, exploits the handicapped to profit, lies about receiving hospice. Shanny isn't getting a nurse's aid. Shanny isn't getting a disability check. There will be no wheelchair, it's all a lie. Faking cancer for an excuse why she lays around. Lied about getting a biopsy. Threw her kids away because she just wants to lay around. Claimed kids were taken because she was dying. Shanny faked cancer because she's a lazy slob. Oh, Shanny faked cancer so people would feed her. Shanny faked cancer because she's a lazy slob. Oh, Shanny faked cancer so people would feed her. she's dying of cancer. Guilting the uncle to support her. Where's your wheelchair, mermaid princess? Where's your disability check? Where's the nurses, aides, the shower chair and walker? Shanny faked cancer because she's a lazy slob. Oh, Shanny faked cancer so people would feed her. Shanny faked cancer because she's a lazy slob. Oh, Shanny faked cancer so people would feed her. Tells the uncle she's dying of cancer, guilting the uncle to support her. Where's your wheelchair, mermaid princess? Where's your disability check? Where's the nurse's aides, the shower chair and walker? Shanny the medical professional has no certifications, education, state licensing or experience in the medical field. All she's done her whole life is just lay around. Ask Shanny what her accomplishments in life have been. She'll lie, she has none. Shanny faked cancer because she's a lazy slob. Oh, Shanny faked cancer so people would feed her. Shanny faked cancer because she's a lazy slob. Oh, Shanny faked cancer so people would feed her.
Because she's down on all of this, and it's they would do it. People are mourning on 9/11 when they should be praising God for the birth of the Messiah. Because December 25th is a pagan date set by a pagan church that celebrates Christ Mass, the celebration of the death of the Messiah. We're supposed to be praising God all the time. But if you're going to choose December 25th, you're putting your energy towards capitalism, consumerism, worldliness. It's pretty simple. If your eyes are open to what's being revealed to us through this Diddy probe,
oh my God,
it's incredible. Oh, wow. Hey, what's up, Scott? We haven't seen you in a long time. Whoa, you hungry? No. Look at these fucking guns. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at that shit. Shanny was feeling me in the bed last night, and she goes, wow. She's like, ooh. Yeah. How are you, Scott? Oh, he's gone. No? You didn't delete him? Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome, Scott. Okay. Matt C. Matt C is one of the coolest individuals ever. We got Yoshi as a special guest, folks. And he's feeling pretty good because he sees the system being sorted out. And it needs to be cleaned. There's lots of fucking shit all over our floor. I recently had to clean something up. Right? Cleanliness is next to godliness because cleanliness means that there's no corruption. And what we're dealing with is the exposure of the system being predatory against all that is innocent. And with that being said, I'd like to welcome you to the Reverend Shanny Show. This edition is the real Revelation News. Reverend Jason William Egroff here. And I have my wonderful producer, Shanny for Christ, or however she'd like to be known these days. You like Shanny for Christ still, baby?
I don't mind Shanny.
You know, it's just Shanny. She's the Shanny of the internet. You know, these other bigger Shannys, they're just bigger because they had a chance to succeed when she was kneecapped every time she tried to do something serious with her YouTube channel. That's just an accurate statement. She was constantly harassed from the time that she stated that she was a Christian by Satanist, Crowleyite, debauched sun worshippers and worshippers of Lucifer. With that being said, we're going to be taking a look at Miss Tisa Tells here. Go sub her. Definitely, absolutely sub her. Because she's down on all of this, and it's going towards exposing people in the world system of government. And this is international. This isn't just... The only country we know of, I believe, at this point is the UK. They've gone to the UK to pick up 2 victims and get their stories. So with just the UK being involved, we're now dealing with something that's international, so you're dealing with Interpol. Okay? You're not getting away in the world. Okay? It doesn't matter where you are. If Interpol is involved with this, you're fucked. And Diddy's fucked. But we have a huge story here. And this is just going to keep happening like dominoes because people are coming out and talking now. Elon Musk has been implicated in this now. Why is that so huge? Well, if you got a brain and you know reality and the way it is right now, he happens to be the richest man on the planet that we know of. Of course, there's probably multi-trillionaires out there that you don't really know their names. But he is the official richest man on the planet. This is a setup to take down the global economy and bring in a one world currency. If this touches that guy and he goes away, you see what happens to the markets of the world. They are going to tank bad. This man's wealth is very important to the global system. It's consolidated within under one individual's finances. If this man is taken into custody for the stuff that he's done with this SA ring that's global, and if you're voting for Trump, why are you voting for Trump? He is intimately involved with this, probably way more than any of us can fathom right now. He is seriously involved with this. He ran Miss Teen USA, just one thing that's in the open that we know of. This man is involved. Trump. Okay? This is just by the small evidence that we have that's public. Jeffrey Epstein. You know, he's a pretty good guy. He happens to like girls that are pretty young. There we go. We got great production being done by Shanny here. Fantastic. Momo, what's up? Looking wobbly? Well, not really. Like, did Jason get his toy gun yet? No, I didn't, Tommy Hammersticks. They lied to me again. It even said on the wish list, yes, somebody got this for you. I think what happened is probably Mark Freeman got it, Brian Oblivion, who's a scammer. He probably bought it for me, and then when Shanny wouldn't apologize to him for no reason, she has nothing to apologize to him.
WEIRDO 444 donated $5 through Super Chat. The blimp took a dump and her butthole was not over the bucket. The lapdog had to clean the floor and wash part of the carpet. But he didn't mind.
Oh, the visuals etched into my brain. Thank you very much, Lardo. We do appreciate this. We'll skim through this, folks.
He canceled the order. That's what I think happened. So we have everything we need to know right there, right here. It's Shanny showing you right there. Look at this picture. Okay? That's all you need to know. We have the highest weight. He was president, Trump. Mr. 45, who I voted for in 2016. I repent. I say, Jesus, I'm sorry. I was following false light Lucifer. I should have known. He's Mason. Masonic oath says at the tops, when you're a 33rd degree, you get told Lucifer is your god. You understand that? There's a little clip out there on the internet of this Shriner who's Mason. Shriners are Masons. And the interviewer asked this man, what do you think of Lucifer? And he goes, oh, benevolence, light, holiness. Lucifer is blessed forever. And he goes, really? The interviewer's like, wow, really? You're supposed Christian, you know? Incredible. But this is what runs the world. They're Luciferians. Wow. What is going on? You still see me, yeah, whatever. Sorry guys, the X. Okay, sorry about that. That was my, purview was obscured. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Sorry guys, I'm still adjusting the medication. But, I mean, you're seeing what you need to see with the production value here with Shanny. She's giving it to you. If all of this comes out at once, it would be such a shock to the system that the world will shut down. Markets will plummet and will put the entire world economy in paralysis and jeopardy. The markets of the world. Because Elon Musk's wealth is that significant, as far as we know. I'm sure there are richer people on the planet that you don't know their names, who regularly trade on the stock market in the place known as the City of London. Not London proper, the UK, the City of London, where everything goes down. It's the world's clock for the elite, you could say. The Brotherhood, not the Illuminati. The Illuminati is a fake bullshit thing that died out in 1 year because the actual Masons didn't even like them. Okay? They were done away with immediately because Weishaupt was a fucking, like, libertine asshole, like we've gone to. And that's why this is a real Revelation News Reverend Jason William Egroff thing that I need to come to you with, because I'd be a horrible heathen piece of shit. Wow, is that Elon and Ghislaine Maxwell? What the hell? He's done, see? He's been done and he knew it. That's why Elon has always, if you paid attention to his Twitter posts, which I did for probably a couple of years, because I was in Dogecoin. I had my hand in Dogecoin. You could see him posting constantly himself as a priest and a provocatively dressed nun, and she's got her legs spread. He was given the signal to everybody in the world that he was choosing the dark side most of the time. You get to know Elon by his X account, by his Twitter, his X. That's how you get to know him. You could kind of compare him to like Christian Bale's role in American Psycho. I think you could probably compare him to that. Well, we got Sean Diddy Combs revealed to be among investors in Elon Musk's X launch. You guys got to let me light a cigarette. Okay? A Johnny Silverhand. That's what I'm calling these crisscrosses that I smoke, because it looks just like Johnny Silverhand's cigarettes. So these are Johnny Silverhands. We're on today. I feel, look, these medications, I see now what it could do for me. It is helping me focus like I haven't, like ever before. So I praise God for my medication. It's really good. And I'm not as loud, so Shanny is not as put upon, which she is every day. She's been every day with my mania. It's really rough. No, we gotta absolutely put that picture up. It's Elon and Ghislaine Maxwell. That's it. Well, you got this, freaks. That's the one. He's done. And he's been done, and he knows it. That's why he's dedicated himself to minimalism. Yeah, he's going to jail. He knows it. Okay? Because this Diddy, and it goes more, it's way, 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 way more than Diddy. I mean, Diddy was big in the 90s, like 98, 97. Sure, he's still viewed as this mogul and everything, but his real shit was in the late 90s, right before the big millennium. Can you imagine the Diddy white party that happened in the year 2000? There was probably multiple sacrifices made to Lucifer. These are Johnny Silverhands. Shout out to Keanu Reeves, who I was on the phone with once with Sophia Stewart, because I called Sophia Stewart one time on the phone. I did an interview with her, multiple interviews with her on Revelation News Radio, which if I get start making money, which is coming, praise Jesus, I will reactivate my Blog Talk Radio account so that you can get access to all of the shows, okay? I promise you guys that I will get Revelation News Radio on BTR working again, get some guests. That's maybe where we could do like the Sue interview. That'd be great and fun, you know? And BTR has some great tools that we could take calls. That would be phenomenal, fun. Yeah, I'm dedicating myself to you guys, the audience that I love, that Revelation News Radio will be back. The real Revelation News, because there's an imposter by the name of Gary Moore that's abusing that moniker for touching the anointed of God. He's flipped himself like this, like a Mason, and he's made himself an enemy to the God that he worked for. Gary Moore, G-Man, needs to repent immediately, or the Lord Jesus Christ will take your crown. They loved you, Gare. Do you know how much our sons loved you? Because when you came, you brought gifts. Like, you were a wonderful man to us. And I just can't contemplate, Gary, you being a guy that loves Jesus Christ. I don't question that. You question that about us. But I sit there and I think, how is it possible that any human being that got what you got from us could treat us the way you do? You need to hear that. And I'm going to tell you, Gary, you got blessings coming. And I think those blessings that you got coming are going to make you repent. You look in my eyes. Okay? I loved you like a brother friend, And I know you felt the same, bro. Bruh. We shared great times, you playing Miss Pac-Man on the beautiful CRT TV we had to play SNES on. And I hugged you, man. I gave you the Neo Geo, and you were like a kid in a candy store, and I'm glad you have the Neo Geo, dude. Okay? You look in my eyes, Gary, you hurt us. You hurt me. I have trust issues major now because you've done this to us. We gave you a house when you had nothing, brother. And it hurts. Gary, it really hurts. Because before I even met you in person, I loved you because of the stuff you did on your channel. You got to repent. Done with that. Back to what we're talking about. If this guy goes down, the global economy is at risk. Let's play Tisa. She's amazing. Shout out to Tisa. Tells and sub to her.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Aubrey O'Day, you have just thrown Elon Musk's name into the chat.
They all know.
It's kind of true because Elon is Jewish, kind of. Is he? Or is he part of that Jews that say they're Jews and not? Mason being Nimrod, the crafter of worlds, okay? And Nimrod's boss was Lucifer, okay? It goes back that far, the very beginning of human history, pretty much. You're seeing the dark hand again. This is their love of debauchery. This is their love of self coming in. The ultimate ego shit. Okay? But it's always existed. We go back to it. Thank you, honey.
Assaulted an A minor. Again, this is what he said. The individual, who was 9 years old at the time, was taken to an audition in New
Much. We really appreciate your viewership, period, like a lot. That's what the hell happens with the cam. It's being weird. Sorry, guys. This Brio's the best camera going in terms of a webcam. It's the best. But sometimes the focus gets weird. But that's cool. Anyway, I say we go right back to the video because this is big. I'm telling you, this is huge shit. Like one of the biggest stories in history. Chris Cuomo said it in one of his recent videos, and he's right. This is probably the biggest story in American history, or the world's history, maybe. Boom.
I saw what they did. Now you're pulling Young Miami into this. Young Miami better talk to Homeland Security.
She was chosen for what she is. Just like I mean, all of these music and movie stars are like little gods. And now the stars are falling. Do you get that? It's a metaphor for what's going to happen. The stars will fall from heaven. Literally, I saw that in a vision dream. Okay? It happens. 100%. And the world is going to shit its pants. They don't know. They're not going to have a clue what's happening. And then the foundations of the earth will be shaken. A 10 earthquake globally. Okay? That's the type of shit that's going to be going down. This world system is coming down. And it might culminate with Apophis. Apophis may be the giant boulder in Daniel's vision that takes out the legs of the feet, the clay and iron feet of Nimrod's statue. Or Nebuchadnezzar's statue, sorry. Not Nimrod. Nebuchadnezzar. Okay? The Lord's told me I have to read Daniel and I have to read Revelation and the Gospel of John. There's some revelations that are going to come out directly live from the Holy Spirit. So I've committed myself that I will do that, and we can see where it goes, because it's the Holy Spirit telling me this, and something's going to come out. There's this thing called the seven thunders in the Bible that have not been uttered. There's mysteries that's going to be revealed to humanity before the second coming of Christ. Okay? We still don't know what the seven thunders are. Let's go back to this, because what's Azalea Banks? What's the deal?
Flew her out to his mansion, I think, in California. Azalea Banks claims that they flew her out for a threesome and she wasn't down with it, right? I mean, she's a hot little ticket in Hollywood, because she also said that Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe? Come on, no. Don't do that to me, okay? I hope it's nothing bad about Russell Crowe.
So, what's her face is a horrible person too. Elon Musk's girl.
Grimes, yeah. She's weird.
No, yeah, she's satanic.
Yeah, I mean, that was there, I think, yeah.
All rich people are from Satan, I swear to God.
Mm-hmm. Most. Their god is Mammon. You know, listen to the Nine Inch Nails song, Head Like a Hole. Like, God money. It's their god. Their god is Mammon. Material wealth. That's definitely Trump's god. And the god of forces.
Russell Crowe does have anger problems.
Oh, he does, definitely. But I like him as an actor, you know.
Actually, assaulted her because...
Oh, shit.
What was it? RZA? One of the people from Wu-Tang was basically trying to like...
What?
Wu-Tang
Clan? Yeah, ODB.
Oh, God damn it.
Maybe ODB.
Oh, damn it. They're all into this shit, man.
Unreal, man. This is... I mean, it's like... everybody you liked it. Like, Wu-Tang was sick. Wu-Tang Clan was the shit. Government. All the governments of the world are probably involved in this in some way because they have an affinity to corrupt innocence. And that's being revealed to everybody. And Cat Williams is a man of God. Well, let's talk about Cat Williams. He said that all will be revealed. All of the chicanery, all of the disgusting, debauched fucking Satan worshiper activity will be fully shown to the world in the light, like Jesus preached. In the light, in front of everybody, to the open air. And Jesus said, if the rocks have to cry out, which they will, with a massive earthquake pretty soon. I think Shanny's amazing.
Revelation, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. In a revelation, Sean Diddy Combs has been identified as one of the investors in X Corp, the company owned by Elon Musk that acquired the social media platform Twitter. Then they showed a picture of Elon Musk proudly standing next to Ghislaine Maxwell. Listen, but he did say,
You just put that picture up.
I did, and I put the thing about him. Did he be in the main investor into X?
That's not Rihanna.
Usher's a pig.
Is that Rihanna?
With Ghislaine Ho.
Because 46 million to him is like toilet paper. Like, he's got that much money.
Yeah, he'll make that in a day.
Yeah, not even. Oh my God, he's making 500 grand a day, $1 million to multiple millions of dollars a day.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, why would you make an underground clock where no one's gonna see it?
Well, that's
stupid.
That's what I'm trying to.
It's really fucking stupid.
Wrap my mind around. There's got to be some esoteric thing behind it.
Is it a ritual?
That's what I'm thinking.
But a ritual to what? I have no idea.
Luciferian weird shit. Because they love numbers, they love dates. They're into that shit. Numerology of all kinds. So, what's the meaning of a clock? It's time. He's saying the end of time is soon, probably. Yeah, you know it.
Mm-hmm.
You friggin' know it. This world can't continue. The weather tells you that. The planet's sick due to pollution. There's no doubt. The entire baby, disgusting.
And ruined his career in skateboarding.
Johnny Knoxville.
That's why he's a bigger guy.
Yeah, but it's holy.
Would I ever do a stream about aliens? Dude, I have been.
Yeah, we have been, absolutely. Box up there? Like, horizontally? Craziest story I've ever heard, actually. I had no idea that. Oh my God, there's people in hoods that walk by this house, I swear to God.
I don't see what you see, hun.
Yeah, it's really fast. You don't look at the window.
Is it a hallucination?
I really don't think it is, no.
Caused by paranoia?
I don't think so, baby, because I'm on meds.
I know you are, but you could still have symptoms.
Maybe. I think they're there.
Honey, I don't see
I know, they go by the window so fast you can't catch them, babe. I'm sometimes focused on the window, because I like looking outside.
I doubt he's pacing back and forth around our house, hon.
I agree. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Paranoia is real. Sorry.
All the victims that feel scared, like they can't go on record, this is the time, I think.
Right? That's what makes you successful, really. And have special events like the concert footage that you can see if you want to become a BPD crew member of our channel. You could see the concert that we went to in Colorado, which was incredible. Okay, and a little vlog, and it was fun. We saw a preacher in the street that he got caught off by the Holy Spirit, muted the mic so that he wouldn't be heard, because the guy was crazed, you know? He was like, how dare you look like that and call yourself Christians? What do you mean? Gothic wear was created by Christians. Gothic Christians. But this guy's like, yeah, an abomination and all that stuff. Whatever. We're believers in Jesus. You know, the basis for Korn is a Christian. All the members of Korn except, go ahead, babes.
I just want to say we will never do the text-to-speech and charge money for it here on the Rev and Shanny show because that's a good way how to get banned.
Oh, yeah.
We know what you guys do. We know what you guys play. I'm not falling for that game.
They'll.
The money ain't worth it.
It's not at all.
There is good money and there is bad money. That is bad money.
Yes. You're setting yourself up to be banned. Because people will spam it with the N-word.
Yep.
For 99 cents or 1 cent, they'll send that. And they'll say the N-word over and over and over again. And your channel is fucked.
Thank you so much.
God bless. Oh my God. One of these days, Lissy, I'm telling you, okay? You're going to get a big amount of money dropped on you. I guarantee it. Okay? Thank you for your help. And you're so friggin' kind and sweet. And I hope your life is going good.
See, that was good money.
Exactly. That's love money. It's love. Because she cares.
I'm not going to be abused for money.
No, we love you. You're so sweet, and we want to hang out. But it's rough, and this is not my place. Okay, so there's multiple people that want to hang out. But if you're coming over, I want it to be at my place that I'm paying for.
Exactly.
Okay, well you got to figure that out. All right, let's go back to the fucking debauchery.
Parents, photographer David Allen, he's a huge photographer, and Maya Lakowski. They realized it was full of alcohol and nearly naked guests. He said, I remember a lot of weed and
full of alcohol and nearly naked guests.
That, and it's a 6-year-old boy. That's neglect.
I want to just, it is neglect.
That's, if what you went there for was just, and you should be there, yeah. I would have shit my pants if on that first night I thought I was going to be in there for 13 days. I didn't know that. But
you thought it was cool about Boy George on Cameo? Me too. He sung a song to me.
Do you realize how stupid this is, folks? Shout out to Cameo, one of the best apps ever created. But hey guys, could you please make our purchases viewable and available on a browser? Okay, could you please do that? Because it's ridiculous that I have my cameos and I can't screen record them and make a video because I can't. You're not sharing our the paid for stuff with us on desktop browser. That's ridiculous. Shout out to Cameo, but could you fix that, please? Make our purchases available on a browser, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Because I want to make that video for us, you know?
Right?
Or
it's
you're
not
better
just
at it than me.
It's not just his co-conspirators, or actually it is, but everybody, from the people that saw what was going on and let parents with their 6-year-old come in. What did you think the parents were taking their kid to go see? Why did you think a 6-year-old was coming in?
That's real funny.
Yeah, it's funny, ain't it? If they choose me to do something like that in a movie, I'll do it. Because, yeah. But I can't do that around her.
That's right.
Yeah. I love
including
her
a
too much.
9-year-old, 14-year-old, a pregnant woman, everyone. They said that he used Trank, which I thought was like Special K, but apparently people are saying that it is a designer drug that is actually stronger than Special K, which is ketamine, which is used on horses.
Trank.
It's stronger than ketamine.
Trank. It's a horse tranquilizer.
It's
horse.
stronger than fucking ketamine.
It's horse tranquilizer. What do you think that the horses are huge? They weigh a lot. They're injecting that into normal-sized women. And children? Or through the skin with the oil?
Mm-hmm.
Through the pores of the skin with the oil would be the quickest way to get it in your body. The quickest, without a doubt.
That's
this is
correct.
crazy.
Is used on hippopotamus and like really, really large animals.
Exactly,
But it's a special
Tissa.
cocktail, which makes you think that it's like, did he have his own pharmacist? Is this a hip hop version of making Breaking Bad mixed with
Epstein in his
mixed
basement.
with like Epstein Island. Like, what is going on? And again, if Diddy was getting designer things, drugs.
I'm telling you, Epstein had a bunker in his house.
Trump bought it? Bought it? His house.
That had a lab in it, that he had a lab, and the most amazing scientists you'll ever think. They could make designer drugs in his fucking basement for the elite.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, for the elite.
Yeah.
And then Trump bought it. So now Trump has the freaking...
Yeah. He's implicated.
He is.
He owned... I didn't know that.
And Disney bought Epstein Island.
Oh. Disney bought Epstein Island.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But Jacqueline Maxwell used to work for Disney. Interesting.
Chesley Maxwell.
Yeah.
They gave me Smiley. I love the place I'm going to be working at. The people are so nice. They're like actual humans.
Oh, I like...
Isn't that awesome?
It is.
I'm with an organization of compassionate humans.
You're gonna love it working there.
Yeah, I might work for other people too. Go,
Maybe.
We'll see, man. I'm blessed.
Made to give people, it makes you wonder who was the firm that was doing it. Again, all these things that Diddy was doing, from the settlements to the NDAs to the lawyers to the security.
Yeah, let's see.
He hired big things to the venue. It was his house, but there were housekeepers. Everybody had to keep quiet for this to go on. Now, they could have been bribed, they could have been intimidated, they could have been scared. But I think that as many people witnessed this, they all should come forward and tell what they know. Maybe people have. We are going to have to wait for an indictment, but as of now...
Starting to.
It is not. Listen, it's not the fact that it's not looking good for Diddy. It's the fact that never in the history of anything has it looked this bad for anyone. Interestingly enough, and I do have to say this, I want to 100% keep my eyes focused on Diddy and what's going on. I do want to say that we are getting a lot of information about Diddy, and that's what lets me know that he is definitely going to go down. And these entertainers and athletes and actors or whoever was involved, they're going down too. Because unlike Jeffrey Epstein, where there were politicians and all this stuff, and we never got to see the videos, we never got to see this, where everything was highly redacted, they given up the tapes on Diddy. It could be that Epstein did a lot of his stuff overseas too, and it was from a different era before social media. I really don't know. We can talk about that later, but for right now, let's focus on bringing Diddy down. What in the world? What in the world? And it makes me think maybe a lot of people are not coming out and speaking about this is because they played a bigger role in it than they care to believe. Again, everybody seemed to be cool to participate and watch until they didn't get the benefit they were promised. And now, I don't know. Regardless, if you're a victim, come forward. If you saw something that can help somebody get justice, even if you didn't have the courage or you didn't care enough to speak back then, now is your time to redeem yourself. It's an anonymous hotline. Call, say something.
People are
so
too. The guys say he got 12,000 calls
on the end of this despicable,
they're calling.
decades-long, disgusting story or subculture or narrative.
I think people are calling more because they feel safe because Diddy's in jail.
Right. He can't order a hit right now.
No.
That's right. I think you're 100% right.
And if he's on the phone, he better not say anything suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
They'll know.
Bigfoot's for another day, Mimi.
That was happening in, you can't just say hip hop, in all of the entertainment system. Again, that's just it. If you couldn't say anything back then because you were scared or you didn't care, it's your time at redemption. Speak up. It's anonymous. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's total abuse. It's crazy. We're okay. So, I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for listening to what, wow, I'm sorry that this stuff is so heavy because it's literally about the world economy collapsing. But I'm obligated, and so is Shanny, to tell you that you need Jesus Christ now if you don't have him, because the time is coming that this entire system is going to be absolutely eviscerated. Peace, Maranatha, and I might do some video game stuff. I really want to play a game. I'd love to, probably Alien Isolation. I'll do some Alien Isolation soon. God bless you guys. We love you. Peace, Maranatha. We're out. Oh, what's this? What's this?
It's a boy.
Folks. All right, so that's that. Let's get back on the train here. Let's get back into Von Heltonland. And in light of everything that's went on with J-Dubs, apparently he's got a few words to say on gun control. But first, we have a new banger by Fat Photog, I believe.
Kidnapped! Our hero's greatest ally and cash cow has been imprisoned by those internet terrorists of trolls, haters, and naysayers.
How many fucking lives have you destroyed, trolls? Getting them in trouble with the goddamn police over a fucking joke, you dumbass. Over a joke. Over a fucking joke. He's lost his jobs over a joke. He's lost his home over a joke. He's in jail over a fucking joke. And you trolls did that.
And now the stakes are even higher for our hero to turn on the afterburners and take to the skies. The continuing adventures of Baron von Shitstein.
John don't know shit. John don't know nothing. John don't know nobody. And John sure as fuck ain't got no 50 G's to get his ass out. And so he's going to rot in jail.
Or exfiltration.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got to take down my got to take down the cover. There we go. Hi. How you doing? Obviously with a big ass gun in front of your face, we're going to be talking about gun control because we need to. Because apparently there's some really, really stupid people out there that don't know how to use Google, or Bing in my case, because I refuse to use Google. Now, sometimes I'm forced to use Google when Bing doesn't give me the fucking answer, so I have to use Google. Like, say, if I'm searching for a particular thing, and Google blocks Bing from being able to search for that thing, then I have to go to Google, which is, obviously done intentionally, right? That's an intentional thing done by Google. They'll block Bing from being able to show me a particular item or whatever, and forcing me to go to Google to search that item on the internet and pull it up. So fuck you, Google. Fuck you sideways, Google. May you burn in hell, Google. Now some pagans don't believe in hell. It was something that was made up when they burned carcasses outside the city walls. But anyway, there is a place for those who do evil, even in paganism. And so hopefully most of you are going there, you sick fucking trolls and haters. And speaking of the trolls and haters, that's exactly why we're doing this morning coffee a bit late. Admittedly, it's 7:30 instead of 3:30. But we're doing this morning coffee because of trolls and haters and what they've done to a friend of mine named John. See, these particular trolls are part of an online terrorist organization called Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers, THM for short. They are in league with another online domestic terrorist group called the Honor Network, HONR, Lenny Posner's network that he created to go after anybody that talked about Sandy Hook and destroy their lives. Okay, so you got 2 online terrorist organizations, neither of which, I might add, has the FBI destroyed yet. What are we going to do? How many lives have to be destroyed by these online terrorist organizations, FBI, before you finally get off your fucking lazy asses and do something? Okay? People are dead, really dead, because of these fucking online organizations. And you've done nothing. You've done absolutely fucking nothing, FBI. You know, everybody talks about corruption at the top. Well, what about the ordinary Joe cop on the street? Where are you guys at when these people destroy people's lives? Where are you at, FBI? Where the fuck are you? Are you on holiday? Yeah, you're hiding under your desk, I reckon. You know, how about we get out and actually prosecute these online terrorist organizations and put them behind bars where they fucking belong? Well, Vaughn, there's hundreds of them. I don't give a fuck if there's millions of them. They need to be arrested. When they get together as a group to attack an individual and destroy his entire family, his entire finances, get his ass destroyed, bring people down from another state to destroy his life, maybe they ought to be arrested. Doesn't anybody know how to make a fucking arrest anymore? What is this, the goddamn Keystone Cops? Doesn't nobody know how to, the FBI doesn't know how to make an arrest. The police don't know how to make an arrest. Detectives don't know how to make, nobody knows how to make a fucking arrest anymore. Well, Von Hilton, you got to do it all. Well, since when am I a cop? Since when am I a jury or a judge or a court of law? I don't remember being any of those things. If somebody is breaking the law, arrest their fucking ass. But anyway, speaking of arrests, a friend of mine named John, okay, he lived in New York, and he had a pistol that he licensed, that he paid for, and that he licensed for the state of New York. All right? All well and good. One day, he let it slip online that he wasn't in New York. He was in New Jersey. And the trolls and haters are like, aha, we got him. We got him now. See, the reason they hate John is because John is one of my friends. He's one of the few friends online I have. And so they targeted him for destruction. And there for a long time, they couldn't get him because he didn't have no kids, so they couldn't stick CPS on him. And he wasn't breaking any laws per se, so they couldn't get him for that. So they found out his gun, which is licensed in New York, is in New Jersey now. And they say, aha, now we can get him thrown in prison. And they're right. They can. I just got through getting an email from somebody. Oh, well, I went and watched these haters online, and they said this and they said that. I said, are you seriously watching videos from domestic fucking terrorists and taking them at their word? So we're going to Google this. Bing it. I use Bing. We're going to pull this shit up, and we're going to end this fucking debate because he just got 5150, they call it. He just got 5150'd. He was in an ambulance. Yeah, he was sitting in an ambulance because it's standard operating procedure to see if he's drunk, high, whatever. That's standard operating procedure. But anyway, there was like 5 cruisers there, okay? 5 cruisers is not going to show up for a sobriety test. And besides, the trolls admitted that the reason they called the police was because he had a weapon. He had a firearm. That's why they called the goddamn police, because they knew his gun would not be licensed in the state of New Jersey. So we're going to pull this shit up because I'm sick and tired of people listening to these goddamn trolls who lie. They literally lie out their fucking ass. And people listen to them. Why, I do not know, but they fucking listen to, okay, that's not what I wanted. What the fuck? That is the wrong fucking thing. Holy shit. There we go. That's better. A little bit better anyway. All right, now let me blow this thing up like a fucking Muslim. See if we can get this shit where you can read it. All right. Indictable crimes. Charges for illegal weapon possession in New Jersey are indictable crimes. They are filed as a second-degree crime, third-degree crime, or fourth-degree crime, each of which is punishable by jail or prison time. Can you read, trolls? Can you read, people? Now, let's go over here. What grade does New Jersey's gun law receive? New Jersey's gun law receives a grade of A. Oh, fuck me. Kiss my red ass. Oh my God. All right, let's see here. Here we go. The New Jersey Graves Act, because that's what got him. The state of New Jersey. Well, let me zoom it in again. Let's see here. Get this shit zoomed in nice and big. Whoa. Go back to 300. There we go. Well, let's see. 400. God damn it. Fucking. Is possession of a weapon a felony in New Jersey? Possession of any other weapon that requires a license or a permit is fourth-degree crime and carries a prison sentence of up to 18 months. Okay, well, that's one answer, but there's another answer. Let me see here. What are the penalties? Yeah, here we go. What are the penalties for illegal firearm possession in New Jersey? Unlawful possession penalties will depend on the type of firearm you were found possessing. Possession of a rifle or shotgun without a firearms ID card can result in 3 to 5 years in prison and up to $15,000 in fines. Unlawful possession of a handgun without a permit to carry is a second-degree crime that can result in 5 to 10 years prison and up to $150,000 in fines. So even I was wrong because I said 50,000. This says 150,000 in fines. Because unlawful possession of a handgun under the Graves Act, a minimum mandatory jail sentence applies. Minimum mandatory jail sentence. 5 to 10 years and 150,000. Y'all can read, right? You motherfuckers can read, right? 5 to 10 years in jail, 150,000 in fines. John will never get out of jail, ever. He will never, ever get out of jail. He's there for life. He ain't got 150 grand in to pay. His mom sure as hell don't. And so he rots in jail over a goddamn weapon that he legally owns. He just doesn't legally own it in New Jersey. Like I said, the Graves Act. Whoever the fuck the Graves is, his ass needs to be dug up out of the ground, bitch slapped, and then reburied again. That's what needs to happen to Graves, because I'm assuming the fucker's dead by now. And if he's still alive, then we need to use his own goddamn law against him and throw his ass in prison for the rest of his life. But anyway, I digress. Let me read it again, class. Unlawful possession of a handgun without a permit to carry is a second-degree crime that can result in 5 to 10 years in prison and up to $150,000 in fines. Are you listening? New Jersey is a blue state. They hate the Constitution of the United States. They hate the Second Amendment. They hate gun owners. They hate patriotic Americans. They despise them within an inch of their lives, and they will fucking throw your ass in jail. Yes, they fucking will. You know, because the haters themselves, the people that threw John in jail in the first place, oh, well, he ain't in jail. He's out on the street. He's doing, you know, and I'm like, you're fucking high. You knew exactly what you did when you called the police on him and said he was in possession of a firearm. You knew exactly what the fuck they were doing, because Jersey is a blue state. They hate guns. They hate the Second Amendment. They hate the Constitution of the United States. And you fucking trolls and haters knew that. THN and HONR knew that John was a gun owner. They knew that. And that's why they said he had a handgun, so they could throw him in jail. Now, if he'd have still been in New York, they wouldn't have been able to done shit to him because he's licensed in New York. But he's not licensed in New Jersey, and that's what they got him on. And so 5 to 10 years in prison and $150,000 in fines. It's under the Graves Act. Minimum mandatory jail sentence. 5 to 10 years. I think one of them said 18 years, didn't it? Whatever. Anyway, but it's 5 to 10 years and $150,000 in fines. So yeah, unless of course you're Antifa or BLM, which burned down whole cities, and apparently nobody believes in throwing them in jail for that shit because they're not in jail. Or if you're MS-13 or the Zetas or Betas, you don't go to jail for possessing a gun either. Because they're illegals, and we love illegals, don't we, New Jersey? You fucking communist piece of shits. Yeah, we love illegals. Anyways, So let me read it again for the people in the back row. 5 to 10 years in prison and up to $150,000 in fines for a handgun. For a handgun. Shotgun don't even get you that much. I wonder what an AR-15. Oh my God, well, you're probably in jail for life for an AR-15, or an SKS, or an AK-47, or something of that nature. Which, by the way, is lower caliber than a damn handgun. Handgun's 45 caliber, and the AR-15 is only a 223. So I mean, it's fucking hilarious. The fucking liberals and commies don't know nothing about weapons, apparently. But anyways, whatever the fuck. But I wanted to put this out because apparently nobody knows how to use Google or Bing in my case. Nobody knows what the fuck the laws are in a blue state when it comes to handguns, which is zero tolerance. I don't know of any blue state that doesn't have zero tolerance on guns. Like I said, unless you're Antifa or BLM or a fucking illegal, then you can have all the guns you want. But if you're a patriotic American, oh my God, well, you're just fucking evil, and we got to throw your ass in prison for the rest of your natural life, which is exactly what they did to John. Now, you say, well, the video shows 5 cruisers, because you got to count the tires. You can't count the cruisers. You got to count the tires. When you count the tires, you'll see at least 2 to 3 cruisers, if not 4 or 5. But yes, he was last seen in the back of an ambulance, but that's standard operating procedure, folks. Okay, they're going to check him for sobriety. They're going to check him for drugs. And, that's normal operating procedure for the police in New Jersey to do. And no doubt the trolls and haters that called the police on him, no doubt told him, yeah, man, he's using drugs. You got to go out there. He's got a gun and he's got drugs and he's threatening to kill people. They told the police he ran over a child with his car while driving drunk. And they told him that he was in possession of a firearm. Why did they do this? Why did they call the cops and say all this shit about John? Because he was my friend, and they don't want me having any friends. So they finally found a way to get John. They finally found a way to throw his ass in prison and keep him there for illegally owning a firearm in the state of New Jersey, which he does. He's not licensed for New Jersey. He's licensed for New York. Now, is Jersey going to take that into consideration? Fuck no. Fuck no, they ain't. Like I said, they hate the Second Amendment. The governor of New Jersey is on record saying he hates gun owners, that he hates the Constitution, he hates the Second Amendment, and if it was up to him, he would pass a gun law outlawing the Second Amendment to the Constitution. The governor of New Jersey said that shit. Google it, you dumb fucks. So anyway, but I had to unfortunately, I had to spend one of my morning coffees on this because these hate groups, the HONR, all capital letters, and THN, all capital letters, trolls, haters, and naysayers, they are trying to defend themselves by saying they are justified in calling the cops on John, my friend. Well, what was John doing at the time? Oh, he's in a restaurant eating some dinner. That's it. He was in a restaurant eating dinner. That was it. That was the evil thing he was doing when the police arrived. Thank God he wasn't outside, because if he'd have been outside, they'd have shot and killed his ass, because he's an evil patriotic American and we got to kill his ass. Thank God he was in the restaurant when the police found him, because he'd be dead right now. They basically swatted him is what they did. They swatted him. And we all know what happens when people get swatted. They end up dead because they'll get up out of their chair to see what's happening. Boom, 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 by the police officer. And that's it. They're dead right then. That's the end of that. That was what they were hoping would happen. They were hoping he'd be outside when the police arrived and the police would shoot and kill him. But that didn't happen, thankfully. Thankfully, he was in a restaurant eating dinner, and they came on him and arrested him. He's gone. And according to this right here, as you can read, hopefully y'all can read, it says 5 to 10 years. He had a handgun and $150,000 in fines. It's the Graves Act. You can look that one up on your own fucking time. I'm too pissed off to even look that up, because people should know that when you live in a blue state, You got to fucking license that weapon for that state. Otherwise, now see, well, Vaughn, what in the fuck was he doing in Jersey with a firearm that's registered in New York anyway? Because he listened to his then Muslim wife who told him to move to New Jersey. And his dumb ass listened to her. He didn't think. He didn't he didn't engage his brain and said, hey, wait a minute. I'm licensed for New York, not New Jersey. But he listened to his then wife, a Muslim wife, who probably was trying to get him into trouble in the first place anyway. And boy, she sure got him into trouble now, because now he's in jail and he's never getting out. Never. He ain't got no $150,000 in fines. And the trolls and haters that put him there did so because he was my friend. And that's the only reason they did it. That's the only reason they did it. Because they wanted to. Because they love to destroy people's lives. There is a literal laundry list of people that these hate groups online seek out to destroy. Okay? They'll find somebody that's maybe a little mentally off, or they'll find somebody that's fallen on hard times, or they'll find somebody that they don't like politically, or they'll find somebody that they don't like their religious beliefs, and they'll pounce on them. And there's like 50, 60 of these clowns. And then what they do, see, they'll call up the police. That, when the police get 50 goddamn phone calls from these haters, do they hesitate in any way? No, they fucking go out because they think it's real. Then when they get out there, they find out, oh, wait a minute, he's just sitting in a fucking restaurant eating. But then they find, oh, well, he's in possession of a handgun, and we can't have those filthy goddamn Second Amendment people in our state. And so they arrested him for that. He's gone to jail, and he's never getting out alive ever again. And in fact, let's take their argument. Oh, well, maybe he was suicidal. Okay, well, if he's suicidal, the last thing you want to do is call the cops. That's the last thing you want to fucking do. Because all a police officer does, folks, is they enforce the law. They are not counselors. They are not helpers. They're not there to be your fucking friend. That's not what they're there for. They're there to enforce the law. So if you really gave a damn about John, the last thing you want to do is call cops. You want to call a guidance counselor. And then that guidance counselor calls him and says, hey, John, I got a report that you're not feeling well. How can we help you? That's what you do. That's who you call. You don't call the goddamn cops. No, you got to stop with this, listening to these goddamn online terrorists. Stop listening to them because they're liars. Okay? They didn't give a damn about John. They cared about throwing his ass in prison, and they finally found a way to do it because he owned a firearm illegally in the state of Jersey. They finally got him. They found a way to get him thrown in prison. And then they're going to make all these hate videos laughing about it because that's what they do. That's what they do. They laugh about it. We do it for the lulz, L-U-L-Z. Okay, so what does L-U-L-Z mean, folks? It's internet slang for laughter. Okay, they do this. They destroy people's lives to get laughs. It's their idea of having fun. Getting people thrown in jail, getting people fired from their job, calling CPS out to steal their kids, that sort of thing. All right. Let me come back to full screen here. Because that's what they do. Okay. But I can't believe that people didn't take 5 seconds and Google this shit. Hey, what if you're caught with a firearm in New Jersey? Oh, they throw the fucking book at you. That's what they do. Under the Graves Act. All right. So, unfortunately, I have to make this video because, these online terrorist groups, oh, we're innocent little fucking angels. We wouldn't destroy John's entire fucking life forever. Now you say, well, Vaughn, what is the ramifications of all this? The ramifications are quite dire. Okay. Because he now has a felony record. Okay. He now has a felony record, which means he can't vote. He's not allowed to vote. He's not allowed to own a firearm ever again because he has a felony record. He won't be able to work for Uber or Lyft because you can't be a felon and work for those companies, which means he's lost both of his jobs, which means he's going to lose his apartment. Well, he's going to lose his apartment anyway because he's going to be in jail for a minimum of 5 to 10 years. So he's going to lose his apartment. Plus, he's going to have $150,000 in fines. He can't pay it, so they'll just throw his ass right back in jail again because he can't pay the fines. And so his life is over. John's life is literally fucking over. It's done. And there's no coming back from it now, sadly. There's no lawyer going to be able to get him off either because he illegally had a firearm in New Jersey. That's, it's cut and dry. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to take him out of jail because that's where he went. They're going to take him out of jail. He's going to stand in front of the judge. The judge is going to say, okay, illegal possession of firearm in the state of New Jersey. Boom. 5 to 10 years in prison. And then they're going to put him right back in prison again. And there's where he's going to stay until he rots or until he commits suicide. That's John's future. He ain't going to have a job anymore. He ain't going to be able to own a firearm anymore. He ain't going to be able to vote anymore. He ain't going to be able to do shit anymore. His life is over. Literally fucking over. And it's THN, Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers, and the Honor Network, HONR, Lenny Posner's terrorist group that did this to John. And that's unfortunate. But that's exactly what fucking happened. And there it is right there in black and white, like I showed you, for anybody to read. I mean, I can't believe that with the power of the internet, people can't do an internet search on illegal possession of a firearm in the state of New Jersey. But apparently nobody can. They're going to listen to these fucking online terrorists. Oh, we're perfect little angels. It's John that was the evil one. Yeah, okay. That's why you ruined his life. You saw a chance to attack him. You saw a chance to pounce. When you heard that he was in Jersey instead of New York, that was your chance to pounce on him for owning a firearm illegally in the state of New Jersey. Now, the firearm's legal in New York, but it's illegal in Jersey, and that's what they got him on. And that's why the trolls attacked, because they knew they finally got him breaking the law. And that's the only reason this was done, because he was my friend. And they had to destroy every friend I got. They have to destroy every acquaintance I have. They have to destroy everything that's surrounding me. And FBI, if he commits suicide in jail because of this, it's going to be your fault, because you were told, FBI, via your IC3 website and by phone and by email to do something about these goddamn online terrorist groups, and you refuse to do anything. So if John dies, I'm holding you personally responsible, FBI, because you should have busted these groups up a long ass time ago, 15 years ago to be precise. And you did nothing. And now another man could possibly die because of it. Of course, his life is ruined anyway, but I mean, still, he could commit suicide and kill himself. And it'd be because you didn't act, FBI. My parents are dead because the FBI didn't act. My wife was driven insane because the FBI didn't act. And my kids were illegally seized and taken away from me because the FBI didn't act. The FBI was told all this shit in advance what these trolls were going to do. And the FBI did nothing about my case either. My mom and dad are dead. My wife driven insane, and my kids taken away from me illegally. And the FBI could have stopped all that years ago by simply enforcing the law and throwing these people in jail. I mean, fuck, at least throw them in jail for harassment, something. But the FBI didn't do shit. And so now my family is completely destroyed. And now John's life is completely destroyed, just like they've destroyed other people's lives. Trailer Park Elvis, REV and SHANNY, G-Man lost like 3 jobs, I think it was. And numerous other people, Cyrax, numerous other people that they target that are, either down on their luck or having bad problems or whatever. And they target these people for destruction. That's what they do. And so they finally found a way to bust John and get him in trouble. And so now John is in jail for a minimum of 5 to 10 years. Remember that one said 18 years. Minimum of 5 to 10 years and $150,000. Holy fuck, that's high. I told everybody it'd be 50,000. Fuck me, I was wrong. It's 150,000. Holy shit. But see, it's the Graves Act. So this Graves fellow, whoever the fuck he is, needs to be bitch slapped and then reburied. That's what needs to happen. Now you say, well, Vaughn, why are you so adamant about this? I'm adamant about this because the Second Amendment is part of the Constitution. And it says quite clearly that any type of law you make against the Second Amendment is unconstitutional on its face. Any law that is written that goes contrary to the Constitution is not a law. It is not legal. Okay, so all these gun laws that the Democrats have passed, and even some Republicans have passed, like, say, the red flag laws, those laws are all illegal, every one of them. Any law that's written that goes against the Second Amendment to the Constitution is illegal. What part of shall not be infringed do you not fucking understand, people? Okay, but anyway, I see it's 30 minutes, so I'm going to get out of here and win. But, and yes, that's bad English, but it's done intentionally to get you to wake the fuck up. I realize it's early in the morning. Even so, even though it's almost 8 in the morning, it's still early in the morning for some of you. Anyway, the point is this. I had to make this because these online terrorists are all the time. Whenever they destroy someone's life, they come out like, oh, we're good little angels. We didn't do this intentionally to destroy someone's life. They were just breaking the law, and we just happened along to catch them. Yeah, it wasn't like it was done intentionally or anything. No, of course not. Fuck. Where are you, FBI? Hiding under your fucking desk. That's where you are. Crawl out from under your desk and start making some goddamn arrests on these fucking online terrorists. My parents are dead and because of this shit. Make some goddamn fucking arrests, FBI. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Before I start on a rant again, because I've already had like 3 or 4 rants on this matter, but I'm going to let it drop. I think I've said my piece. But anyway, I had to make I didn't have a choice. I had to make apparently people are too fucking stupid to Google, hey, what if you own an illegal weapon in the state of New Jersey? So I had to do it. I have to do it. I shouldn't have to do it. People should know this shit by simply Googling it or Binging it or Lycosing it or Yahooing it, whatever search engine you prefer. DuckDuckGo. Of course, we found out they were just a shill for Google. that was man, talk about a honey trap. Holy fuck. Anyways, but yeah, that's it. That's going to do it for me. And that's my 30 minutes. And but I had to apparently I have to make a video because people don't want to fucking look this shit up for some reason. Even though they've literally got the power. They've literally the fuck, I'm all tangled up here. They've literally got the power of the internet in their fucking hand, but they can't take 5 seconds out of their busy day to Google, hey, what if you illegally own a firearm in New Jersey? Oh, it's called the Graves Act. And you go to prison for the rest of your natural fucking life. Funny, I have to Google it for everybody. I don't understand that shit. Anyway, y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow, folks. Bye.
All right, so that's one of the last things on that. But we do have one more video here from Odyssey. I haven't checked this out. I think he's just live streaming the debate, though. I hope not. But let's skim through it and see what's going on. Yeah, it looks like he's just... Looks like he's... Oh, there he is at the end. We'll get his commentary at least. All right, Von Helton, you got the last word here.
Apparently not. Because they keep calling us democracy. Over and over and over and over again. I just want to reach through the damn screen and choke the shit out of them. Because we're not a fucking democracy. We are not a quasi-communist state. No, we are not. We are a constitutional republic. Not a Democrat republic. That's Bernie Sanders talk. Quit that shit. That's not, and that's an oxymoron any goddamn way. So it's not good. Okay, they're going to fucking hash it out with all their liberal talking points. So I'm going to get rid of that. Let me get that off the screen. Because that's annoying and distracting, both. In fact, I need to put this right here, over there, and then we'll put this over there. There we go. Okay, beautiful. All right. And so, so it's really unfortunate actually that that nobody apparently knows what we are or cares. Nobody seems to care what we are. The major media folks, I mean, they're down with the Bolshevik agenda any goddamn way. So, they're not gonna care. So, and yes, I am getting tired. Like I said, I was supposed to have taken a nap before I did this, but the dogs decided to have a little hissy fit and bark at stuff that I never saw anything on my cameras, but they kept hearing shit. So whatever. But in any event, like I said, they basically failed all the way around on everything because not one time did either Tim Walz or J.D. Vance agree with the Constitution or the Founding Fathers or the will thereof. Not one time. Not once. Not once. First of all, schools are not supposed to be run by the government. Because if they were, the Founding Fathers would have had them run by the government from day one. Wouldn't they? Yeah. If the Founding Fathers wanted schools to be run by the government, they would have done it from day fucking one. But they didn't do that, did they? No. In fact, the first schoolhouse was a converted church. That's a fact. You can Google that if they haven't altered it, thanks to the American Historical Society, who we now know are Skull and Bones members, who, by the way, hate America just as much as these guys do. But anyway, so that's where we're at, and it's not good. And, what do you want me to say other than, this stuff is just, I don't know, it's just a mess. Just a mess. I don't know what to tell you other than, it needs to be dealt with. We need to get back to the real deal. That's what we need to do. Okay, we'll take that one. That one looks good. I'm getting a thumbnail for my thing here. Let me see. PC G temp and no. All right, beautiful. And then we'll get rid of that, and bada boom. All right. Now, like I said, at not one time did J.D. Vance or Tim Walz agree with the Founding Fathers or the Constitution. Schools should not be run by the federal government. Schools should, sex education definitely should not be taught in school. I don't know why the fuck it is. Somebody, the drag queen story hour and all that bullshit. Well, that's bad too. But I mean, why are we even teaching sex in school at all? Oh, good question, isn't it? Why do school kids need to be concerned about who somebody is sleeping with or how to do it or when to do it? Since when is it public school's job to teach a child about the birds and the bees? Last I checked, that's supposed to be the parents' job, not the schools. Schools should not be teaching our
This is the man that said that the orgasm happens when the egg drops, folks. Just remember that.
children sex education. No, they should not. Now, once they become an adult, say 25 years old or older, and they want to take a night class, or they want to take some kind of continuing education, or they want to take a college class about that sort of thing, I guess I could see that perhaps. But I mean,
a college
this
class.
idea that
Well, they won't be able to, Vaughn, because they had to drop out of high school and raise the 3 kids they birthed since they started fucking around.
to teach kids that are in elementary school about sex is the most ridiculous and absurd thing I've ever heard in my life. Little kids that are in elementary school want to go out and play recess. They want to swing on jungle gyms. They want to climb walls. They want to, play ball and play hopscotch for the girls and jump rope for the girls. And, girls and boys want to be outside playing. They don't give a damn about, sex education, and they shouldn't be taught that shit in the first damn place. They should not be taught that shit in the first damn place. No, they should not. And so that was a total bolo by both, because schools should not be run by the federal government. That's where we fail our children, is letting the federal government run our schools. That's bad idea. Bad idea. Or even state government for that matter. Because I know somebody say, well, what about the state? I don't think the state should run it either. I think local communities should be the ones running schools, not state or federal. In fact, the founding fathers were very adamant about, what the federal government should and should not run. In fact, they put it in the Constitution. Those things that are not specifically delegated to the federal government are reserved to who? The states and the people. This is why Trump took Roe v. Wade back to the states. Roe v. Wade was bad law. The Supreme Court does not have the right to create new law. No, they fucking do not. And that's why the Supreme Court sent it back to the states, because technically it should have been abolished, but whatever. Because Roe v. Wade should have been abolished. Isn't it amazing that we did just fine before 1970 when it come to women and children and pregnancies and all that good shit? Isn't it interesting that after Roe v. Wade, rape increased by dramatic numbers? Wonder why that is. Maybe it was done to justify the need for Roe v. Wade. Did you ever think about that? Just throwing that out there. It's just like all these school shootings. Well, gee, on all of us, we've got all these school shootings all of a sudden. But yet, you said that when you was a boy, that shit never happened. No, it didn't. In fact, not only did it not happen, and Tim Waltz brought this up. Tim Waltz mentioned the fact that he had a pheasant rifle in his fucking car, and that he, drove to school with a pheasant rifle in his car and kept it in his locker, just like I did. I used to go squirrel shooting after school. I had my 22 rifle in there, and after school I'd go squirrel shooting, and nobody thought anything of it. Nobody thought a damn thing of it, and there was no school shootings, not one. Why? Why was that? Why is it that in the 60s and 70s there wasn't hardly any school shootings at all? Why is that? Because they weren't run by the government. That's why. All these school shootings are being done by the government to get you to give up your Second Amendment rights. And Obama even said so publicly, that he wanted to repeal the Second Amendment because of Sandy Hook. And well, isn't that interesting? Everybody says, well, how do you know Sandy Hook's fake? Because Obama wanted to repeal the Second Amendment, and he wanted to use Sandy Hook to do it. But it's not just that. A Democrat working for Hillary Clinton went out to Sandy Hook. Creates me. They say, oh, well, it's just a little tiny multi-celled thing, and we're, or it's a piece of flesh or a piece of tissue or whatever. They don't tell them it's a baby. Why don't these people show them a sonogram and let them decide for themselves whether it's a baby or not? Because they'll never show you a sonogram because they know it's a baby. Okay, it's not an amoeba, it's not a zygote, it's not an embryo, it's not any of that shit. They make those names up, folks, so that you'll be more inclined to kill the baby. It's a baby. It's not going to be a hippopotamus, is it? It's not going to be a giraffe, is it? No, it's going to be a human being. See, in order to kill a human being, and I've mentioned this many, many times before, in order to kill a human being, you have to dehumanize it. For example, you have to say, well, those people over there are savages, and so therefore we have a right to exterminate their happy ass. And that's what you say, and that's what they do many, many times. And so it's important to understand that nobody is on your side. Nobody. Nobody's on your side. Hush, pups! Nobody's on your side. Big Dog's barking at the wind out there, and the pups are going crazy. But there is nobody on your side. These people didn't even have the decency to call us a constitutional republic. They totally went against the founding fathers on every single subject, every single damn one of them. Okay, Second Amendment, you don't have a right to touch the Second Amendment. It's sacrosanct. And they say, well, Vaughn, what do you do with all these school shootings and what? You get the government to stop killing, stop enabling mentally ill people and giving them a van full of guns so that they can go into the school and shoot up the place. That's how you stop that. Well, it's just crazy. But anyway, I am super tired, and I don't know. Hopefully you learned something from it. I don't know. It's a shame their volume was so damn low, but it was. And nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
All right, folks, I think that's about where we're going to end it this evening as well. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. As I said, as we learn more updates, we'll keep you in the loop. We'll see what's going on with the future of J-Dubs and his quote-unquote arrested arc. We'll see what's going on with that. Folks, I got to leave you on a high note. Thanks again for coming out. If you don't mind thumbsing it up and all that good stuff, I sure would appreciate it. Folks.